Yo, what is good, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. It is your boy Bud, and thank you once again for tuning in to another game day vlog. This weekend marks round 16, so we only have 3 games left of the home and away season, and we are taking on the reigning premiers TTU out at home. Now for us Yarram, we genuinely have to win every game. We cannot lose again for us to have a chance at making finals football. We did play pretty well when we last played them, only going down by about 4 or 5 goals. But they do currently sit on top of the ladder with only 1 loss to their season. Now for us, our week was pretty ordinary. The back end of the week, we got sick, so we didn't end up training Thursday night. We stayed home, and going into the game, we still weren't feeling flash at all. As you can probably tell in my voice a little bit, we're still on the back end of it. But regardless of that, I'll take you through a few highlights of my week. So we were lucky enough to have a meeting with, I'm sure you guys know this bloke, with Prime Train. Essentially, he got in touch with me via Instagram regarding some design work. It's pretty cool to speak to the man himself. So at this stage, I am now doing graphic design work for him, and hopefully potential collaborations down the line. But yeah, his team down at Phillip Island are expected to play finals and go pretty far into the finals campaign. So that's what we're going to be working with, which is exciting news for myself. It also allows for my designs to get out there. We went across to Yarram Friday afternoon, and then ended up just watching the footy. Also had to smash out some other design work and some planning and preparation that I've been doing in the background regarding my own business. But yeah, that's all I can really share on that aspect for now. That's about it. Let's get straight into the game day vlog. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another game day vlog. And here we are. We start off in a pretty tough contest, actually pretty physical to begin the game, and get a few nice bumps. Can't actually take the footy clean there, but we end up kicking the first goal of the game, which is probably something we've sort of struggled with in the past few weeks. We tend to have a lot of shots on goal, but we can never actually kick them through. Now here we are getting up in the defensive end, and that's where we get a lot of our possessions early on in the game. TTU, obviously a quality side. They love to work the footy nice and quick. And this one here, we get our hands stood on, which didn't feel great. Now, the weather conditions for the game were actually pretty solid. It was overcast, not too hot, not too cold. Barely any wind, but the rain did come in the second half. Now, the ground's made a great recovery. There was a bit of a patch where we got a lot of bad weather, and it did get a bit boggy. As you can see here, we go off and get our fingers strapped up because they couldn't stop bleeding. But yeah, the ground actually is recovered well. So it's actually a pretty good deck underneath the feet. And I'm surprised we're actually not hosting a final at this stage. Now, as you can see, the boys are wearing a lot of tape. So I'll quickly explain. So we got the left arm, which is the Indigenous colours. So we did have Indigenous round a few rounds ago. It might have been against Churchill, but it was an away game. So essentially, we're having our Indigenous game at home. Unsure why we didn't wear the actual kits. I'm pretty sure thirds and reserves wore them, but seniors didn't wear them. And then you would have seen the green armband on the right arm, and as well as our captain there, actually Meese, getting a tackle, wearing the green 82. And their captain wearing the green 82 as well. So the reason behind it is to raise awareness for mental health, and the whole league is having a mental health round, so aimed at raising awareness and fostering positive mental health, especially within the Gippsland community, which is a great initiative. We had a guest speaker, Matt from Mindful Oz, who came out to the club, and he was terrific. He was able to give a great insight not only into what mental health is, but how the community can address it. And he really opened the eyes, especially to myself, on I suppose how the current standards are with how we address it and how we can definitely improve upon moving forward. Now, getting back to the actual number 82, I can't remember the actual statistic or what he did say, but it's something along the lines of 82% of men within Gippsland are affected or know someone that is being affected by mental health throughout their life. So correct me if I'm wrong in that regard, but it was definitely something crazy statistical like that. So in saying that, if you are or know someone that is struggling with their mental health, then please reach out. There are people out there that can help. And if you are interested and want to check out a bit more about Mindful Oz, then I will leave the link to their website in the description below. Now back to the game. So as you can see, the score has blown out. I think it's what I glanced. It's seen 61. So TTU, as you can see, the rain setting in a bit here, but they are able to score very, very quick and efficiently. So the actual game, it felt like it wasn't that much of a difference. Like, they're obviously a quality team. I feel like the actual contest was pretty even. We just turned it over in spots where it really hurt us. So corridor, they were just able to rebound and score, yeah, like I said earlier, very efficiently. So I think we have gone past halftime, but the scores at halftime were 2-4-16 to 6-10-46. So 6 shots to 16 on goal. Now this contest, I did come down and actually landed on my ankle. Not great. I did hear a bit of a pop, but thankfully, it was just a bit of a stinger and we were able to get going after a minute or two. Now, like I said in the introduction, if we did lose or drop this game, then unfortunately it is our season done and dusted, even with 2 games left after this. But the key message amongst the group was just to have a bit of fun, throw their body around, and enjoy playing football. Obviously, throughout the season, things can get a bit serious and stressful, which can take away the fun of football. So, although we were losing, I actually did have a lot of fun out there. I know a few of the other boys had a bit of fun, and at the end of the day, like, it's just about playing footy with your mates, and the overall effort of everyone on the ground on our team was unreal. I could not be any happy with it, but we just got beat by the better side on the day, and yeah, that's just how it goes. So the final score was 4-5-29 to 14-8, 102. So I blew out to a 73-point lead, and essentially that was all she wrote. So thank you once again for watching. 2 games to go in the season, and I'll see you guys in the next video.